Hello everyone, I am Omkar Saudagar from the Data Monk and I welcome you all to yet another video from the Data Monk Pandas series. And in this video, I will be covering how to handle missing values. Before starting, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification icon to never miss out on our videos. So let's start with our topic, which is handling missing values. For that, let's import pandas and numpy libraries as PD and NP. To read our Excel file, we need to import Excel Writer and Excel file from Pandas. And we have to read our Netflix originals.xlsx file by using the function pd.readExcel. And we have our data frame, which consists of 128 rows and 6 columns. And as you can see, we have lot of nan values, means null values in it. These are missing values which we have to treat and use some functions to fill that values or just drop it or drop all the values from it. So let's see how we can manipulate the data. To handle missing data with fill any, drop any, interpolate, replace, or by using mean, median, mode methods. So let's see the df.shape. We have 128 rows and 6 columns. Then let's see the head, the first 6 rows, then the tail, last 7 rows in a data frame. Then let's see how many null values do we have in each column. So this function df.isNull will check the null values and dot sum will sum up all the null values in particular column, and we have 22, 22, 22 and 21 null values in each data frame, in each column of data frame. So let's see how we can fill those NA values. Now I don't want to change the dataset, so I have initialized or it to new df. So this df.fillNA0 will fill the null values with 0. So you can see where there was null values, I have now zeros inserted into it. Now what are different ways we can fill NA values? This is one way. Now we can have one other many other ways. So one more way is that in df.fillNA we can use dictionary and put the column names, and then we can put the values as which we want to fill in the particular column in place of the null values. So in title column I want to replace the null values as no name, and in each other and in every other column as specified over here. In genre as no genre, in Premiere none, runtime 0, and IMDb score as 0 in place of none values. So we have here in place is equal to false, so it will not reflect in our data frame. So when we run our data frame, we have our null values back, so that we can use many other methods which are ffill, bfill. Then there are axis is equal to columns, then we can fill in by mean, median, mode, and many other things we have. See, now we have df.fillNA method is equal to ffill. So what this will do is this will print the row above the NN value. So here the above value is enter the enemy. So enter the enemy will be pasted in place of nan values, and over here we have a nan value, so we will have 2.5 which is above this, and here we have English Japanese which will be replaced in this nan value. The one above the nan values will be printed on it. So let's see, we have English Japanese 2.5, then enter the enemy, and now bfill means backfill will do the same thing, but it will check the next row and then fill it according to it. Now here we have entered the enemy, but after this method we will have the app because it is the next value which we have after the NaN value. Then we too have here NaN value, here it is 2.6. So now 2.6 will be replaced in place of NaN value and here Italian. So let's see the output. Yeah, you can see the app, then 2.6, then Italian. And now here method is equal to bfill and axis is equal to columns. Here bfill, the default axis was rows. So it was using the row and it was backfilling the row. But now here it will backfill the columns. What do I mean by that? See, now here I have thriller. So thriller will be replaced in this NaN value. And as we have NaN value over here, so it will remain as NaN because it copies this into it. And now here we have NaN, so 79 will be replaced in this value, and here we have 89, so 89 will be replaced in this NaN null value. So let's see the result. See, we have thriller copied, then 79, 89, and NaN value because it was NaN, so it was printed NaN. Then we can use df.mean, so it mean median will only be applicable to those rows which are numeric. So we can see runtime, we have only df.mean and IMDb score replaced NaN values with the mean of those particular columns. Now if you use median, then we have the median of runtime and median of IMDb and replace the NaN values with the median of those particular columns. And each other column which is not a numeric, we have NaN values still in it. Now if we use df.mode, then df.mode will be applied on each and every column and the most number of entries in each column will be replaced in place of the null value. So after this we have, let's see, yeah, so we can use mode also. And now df runtime is equal to df runtime dot fill na df runtime dot median. So df runtime dot median will calculate the median of the runtime column. Then fill na will be used to fill the runtime column with its median. Then df dot runtime, this is used so that the fill na is only applicable to df runtime, only one column, runtime column. And we have df runtime over here so that we can replace the column with null values to the column with median values, replaced in place of null values. So we have no null values in runtime. Now we can see that by running the function df.isNull sum dot sum. We can see runtime has no null values now because it is replaced by its median values. Now interpolate. What is interpolate? Applied only to numeric data type columns, creates an intermediate value to fill NaN values. Now let's see what we get. So we had a null value over here. So it has created an intermediate from 2.5 and 2.6. 2.5 plus 2.6 divided by 2, which is 2.55. And this has only applied to numeric data types and not to other string data types, as you can see over here. Now what is drop NA? So by using drop NA, we can drop all those rows where we have null values. Now, when we run this df.dropNA, we have a data frame where the where all the rows which had null values are dropped. So we only have, now let's see the shape of df2. We only have 57 rows now. Now if we see df.shape, we have 128,6. We have not changed that. Now df.dropNA, how is equal to all. We only drop those values where every column in the row has NaN values. So let's see if our data set has any of those. You can see 128,6. So our data frame does not have any row which has all null values in it. Now let's see what df.dropNA threshold is equal to 3 means. Now threshold is equal to 3 means if a row has maximum or minimum of 3 data types or 3 meaningful data in it, then it will be discarded or it will be dropped. If df.dropNA has threshold of 4, so if our row has 4 means if a row has 4 meaningful data and 2 null values, then the row will be dropped. So we can see 122 and 6 rows, means over here only one row was removed and here more 5 rows are removed. df.dropNA is equal to, and in that we can pass subset is equal to title and IMDb score, means only those columns on which we have to drop our null values. And how is equal to any, means if we have any null values from title or IMDb score, then the whole row from it will be deleted. Then let's see the shape. It is 92,6, means we have 92 rows in title and IMDb score where the drop NA is successfully applied and dropped all the null values from our data frame. Let's see what is replace. So df.replace does np.nan to 0, means all the null values are replaced by 0. See, all the null values are replaced by 0. We can use replace function, or else we can use df.fillNA 0. One and the same thing. Now let's create one more data frame with the pandas function pd.dataframe and then pass a dictionary value with keys as column name and values as their values. Then let's see our data frame, which is grade, poor, average, good, poor, exceptional, and average and good, and the name as shown with 7 rows and 2 columns. Now let's replace the grade of poor, average, good, and exceptional with 1, 2, 3, and 4, which will indicate that 1 is very poor and 4 is exceptional. So let's see. We have our string column converted to integer column using df3.replace. That's it from my side. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any doubts, please put your doubts in the comment section. Thank you.